fall asleep. Hello YouTube! Instead of doing a gaming react video this time, I'm going to be doing a hoop making video. I am a hula hooper. I like to do tricks and dances and kind of interpretive dance with the music and with hoops. And so I decided, since I'm going to be doing this anyways today, I'll do it in a video. The supplies that I've got is I have some extra PVC piping. This time I used a thinner type than I have before. This is my first hoop that I ever made. It looks very loved, because it has been very loved, and it's kind of misshapen, which is why I'm going to retape it. It's a lot thicker than this that I have recently bought. But the reason being, I wanted to make smaller hoops. I've already made this one here and used it, and it's a little bit loved, but it's actually really useful, and I'm excited to make the second one so I can do double hoop tricks. So what you need, a PVC pipe cutting scissors, I guess is what you would call them, cutter, actual scissors for your tape, whatever color of grip tape that you want. I've been using this, it's like a sports tape, though I haven't found very many colors. At one point we found like a dark blue and a dark purple, but I didn't find any this time. So what I'm planning to do, since I didn't find any of the other colors, is I've got white, pink, and black, and of course my other small hoop is going to be black and white. I think it's very classic and it looks kind of circusy, which I really like. I like that aesthetic. I have extra pink. Actually, I have a lot more extra pink than I thought. And I have a little bit of white and like one thing of black. I could probably throw this away. I don't know why I kept it. Also, you need some form of like duct tape or really strong, this is Gorilla tape, so it can keep your actual hoop together, plus all this other tape that you're putting on it. I have already cut the PVC piping, and I have all this extra left, but it cuts like butter. You just stick it over that and slice. And I had measured it previously to what this one is, so that they'll be the same. Oh, you also need connectors, which I got both the PVC piping and the connectors at Home Depot, which was really, made it really easy to find and easy to obtain. The tape I actually found at Walmart, so I'm sure you can find it in any place that sells sports tape. You can also use duct tape, which I think before the colors that are on this hoop right now, I had been using black and white, and the black tape that I used on it was duct tape. But it doesn't work as well. It's a little more slick. It has a different aesthetic to it. I personally like the grip tape better. All right, so first what you do is you put the connector in your hoop. And it's actually easier with a partner to do this with, but since I do not have one, I'm going to do this by myself. What you should do with a partner is someone holds it like this, steady, so it's nice and straight and it doesn't bow. But I'm going to try and do this by myself. We'll see how this goes. Oh, okay. This is going to be a challenge. It's going to be great. Oh, it's fine. I don't need nobody. Oh! And just a couple times is fine, especially for something this small. Woo! All right, that looks nice. All right, black and white. So let's start with white. I am either going to do just a section like that, a section like that, a section like that, but it does take a while, and I ended up wanting to do it a little bit more than that, so tape it a couple times around like that. And the more tape you put on it, the heavier the hoop will be. let's see if this I don't think it'll have enough. That was honestly not as much as I wanted. So the heavier your hoop is, the more weight that it has, the more it is like an exercising hoop. You use it more for workout rather than for dancing or for tricks. The lighter your hoop is, the more you use it for tricks. I honestly like the heavier hoops because one, they're easier to hoop with, and two, I like the weight on it and I like the way that it feels. You don't even have to cover your hoop this thoroughly with tape. I just like to because I like how heavy it becomes once I put the tape on there. You can also cut it in strips, which I kind of am planning to do with this one. I've never done it before, but I saw it on somebody else's hoop, and I thought that is a great idea. So you can cut it into small strips, and that will give it some grip. So I'm going to play around with that idea. Depending on how meticulous you are at your taping, you can make them super evened out stripes or designs. It just depends on how you want to design them. This is how I choose to do it. This red one that I did, I actually taped all the way around red, and then I was going to add pink stripes, but I kind of ran out of pink stripes, so it's like, it's not a very cute looking. Honestly, wrapping it all in one color looks really nice, especially when it's a dark color, honestly, I like. My friend, she wrapped hers, one of her thin ones, she wrapped it, actually, I made one back there, it's the pink and white one. She wrapped it just in black, and it actually looks really nice, especially how thin it is. It looks really good. 2 rolls used. I literally have scissors right here. Okay, so my camera quit working because it got too hot. So I've already made my hoops, my 2 hand hoops. This one was the one that was already done, but this was the progress that I made. There's the end result. I'm sorry, I only got like halfway through it, I think, before it quit. Now we're on to this one. I'm going to re-tape it, and I've decided to do pink tape all the way around. And then I'm thinking about using different colors and trying to make thinner strips, like cutting thinner strips out of the tape and doing it around that. And that's basically all that the taping process is decorating. It's decoration. Use duct tape for all you want. As long as it's functional to your taste, then you're fine. So yeah, I'm going to untape all of this, re-tape the middle because it is I can literally feel the gap. It pinches right there. I'm getting so nostalgic because this was the first hoop that I ever made, and it had so much love. Okay, so that's what I did. So this is what I did before. I didn't use any white tape. I just used the black duct tape that we had bought, or the Gorilla Tape that we had bought to tape it together. I basically just put strips around it. And you could still see like the writing from the, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's writing from the piping was still on there, and it's just, this is making me so nostalgic. I love my hoop. I'm very fond of it. I'm very fond of my memories. Wow, this is a process. Coming along. It's bringing along fond memories, like I accidentally tossed it into a bush that had poison ivy. I washed my hoop and I washed my hands, and I was like freaking out every time I would use it after that. It was fine. Nothing ever happened. Halfway done. Almost done. I noticed that the hoop itself is actually quite filthy after having so much tape on it, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is, just because I'm going to be taping right over anyways, and I don't think that really matters. Besides, I hoop outside a lot. It ends up in the grass and in the dirt. Home stretch for the red tape. All right, it is now all untaped and all very tacky. Okay, so what I decided to do was make it pink. So this one's gonna be a little harder because it's so tall. Start off with duct tape, Gorilla Tape. And it honestly doesn't really need to be taped too much. When I first made this, I taped it like, I probably taped around it 4 times. But that was just like twice just now. That's fine. Time to tape it with pink tape. To be on the safe side, I'm going to use the new tape because I want to do it in one go. Here we go. And you can make this as thick as you want depending on how much tape you use. I like to use a lot of tape. All right, halfway done. And I've used as much as this, so this would have only done halfway. That's kind of good to know. Look at that, I think I might run out of paint. Wow, just enough pink. That was nice. I really do like the nice solid color. It's like, it's simplistic. This looks nice. I like it. I am pleased. Yeah, I think I started to tape it a little more loosely, more spread out towards the end here, because this is a lot more thicker, and here you can see the words on the pipe. So, but that's okay. You can't really tell just from far away. Looks nice. I like it. I'm very pleased. Now, since that one is pink and white, I kind of wanted to add some black to this. But I wanted to try and see if I could cut strips. That'd be interesting. Look at this giant mass. It's a giant mass of tape. I've used up 3 rolls, and pretty much that one's pretty much done. This is going to be difficult. I've never done this before. This might be a little harder than I first thought. It's not very straight. Ooh. Oh my God, these look horrendous, especially near the end. Okay, so learning tip. If you want to do them in strips, do them in small strips. I assumed this would be more difficult, but I wanted to try it anyways. Also, do it in a clean environment so hair doesn't get stuck to it. Let's see what this looks like. Can you even see how horrible that looks? That's nice, actually. I really like it. You know how cool this would be if it was black and orange? It'd be like Halloween. With the next hair covered piece. Honestly, this end piece is just so bad that I'm just gonna cut it off. It looks good. It's okay. It's okay for my first time doing this. This is pretty cool. All right, let's do this in small strips instead. Of course, I don't do it in itty bitty small strips. I want to be difficult. Or maybe cutting it with a knife and a knife against a thing. That could work. That one worked out a little better, except for the very end. Okay, just a little bit more. Oh, wow, look at that. If I had not cut, let me just see if I can, no, that's gone. If I had not cut off the piece, I would have been able to use it. It sucks. Okay, that's a horrible patchwork job. And I suffered through it, but it looks fantastic, pretty much. I mean, minus the small little hiccups like this, and this, oh, wow. We'll see how this lasts, like how much this tape will stay on like this. It seemed to go on much smoother and better when it was small, like trying to put this small strip on was hell. I think what I need to do is I need to get the tape and put it on some sort of board, secure it down, and then cut it with a knife. That's what I need to do. Secure it on each side so that it's taut, and then cut it with a knife, and then either have someone help me or do something, but make it in one strip. It looks kind of silly. The cutting is just so bad. It looks very homemade. But that's okay. Other than that, the colors of it, and it was a little hard. I'm not 100% happy with it. But we'll see how it works when I start using it. I don't know how it'll stay, but we'll find out. I like the way that it looks though. It looks really like a candy cane. I like it. It's kind of neat. This is cute. Okay, I'm very satisfied. Now I have a mass of tape and 2 cute little hand hoops, and then a re-taped larger hoop, exercise hoop. All right, so I don't know. That's my video. Thank you for watching my probably very long hoop making video, but I had fun making it. I had fun making the video, and I'll probably update on other videos. I pretty much am just making whatever I please now, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. So Bye YouTube!